Okay, so today I'm gonna be playing some games with uh Mudrik. The Mudrik from Mudriko Studios. He's the editor, and he's an epic gamer. Even though his channel is about horror, A- and I'm gonna kill him. And then I proceeded to get killed by him more than enough times. But I also got my fair amount of kills. In the end, my results were less than satisfactory, but it was okay, I guess. The next round, we did the same thing, but we only used the knife, and then I realized. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is an interview.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that part.
Okay, so question. So what does a typical day of editing
No,
like for you?
I mean, well, it's uh, I'll come back from.
Complicated.
No, okay. So my typical day in the life of editing. So, since it's school holidays right now, we're trying to, plan our videos and then find what stories are interesting, and then we'll take all the best parts and the whole videos, and I'll just edit them while making the thumbnail at the same time. So it's a easy sweep in one day.
Oh, honestly, I was expecting like you just edit. You don't edit the thumbnails. I mean, you don't make the thumbnails. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, I make everything.
Wait, I said knife fight.
Oh, okay, my bad. You get a free kill. You get a free kill. Come back.
Oh no, I fell down. I'm stuck in the floor.
What's up, step bro? You still stuck?
Yeah, I'm still stuck.
Try respawn. Click M.
Backspace.
Wait, backspace is respawn.
No,
It's M, right?
I keep thinking of us. Anyways, when you were starting up your channel, what was the biggest challenge you had to face?
Biggest challenge was school. I'd say it was school.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
a big problem with most content creators.
yeah, I started off at a young age of
3 years old.
no, I was 8 when I first started editing my own videos. Yeah, and throughout those years, school was pretty harsh because we had a lot of major exams. And yeah, basically schools and important events. So
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah, that's a challenge that a lot of content creators go through.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so would you rather be like the face of the channel or stay where you are? I think that's a bit obvious.
Yeah, I think I'd stay where I am right now because now I'm doing pretty good at the back of the camera, behind the scenes, and I'm pretty camera shy, I would say.
Okay.
So yeah.
The wall says CB355.
Pog.
I should probably get that out.
Mhm.
Yeah. Definitely.
Where are you?
This is just hide and seek.
Because we have knives.
Bro, I'm running. How can you not hear my footsteps?
Can you not hear my footsteps?
No.
I'm still in the building, you know.
Oh, phew.
Oh, you're outside. Oh. Ah. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no.
Come in lah.
Come here.
Faster. Come here. Come here, you.
Is
Wherever
Jaja
you
got
are.
him? I'm first floor, bro. What do you mean? Ah.
Okay. So, have you ever, since you prefer editing, have you ever considered editing like other YouTubers' videos?
Oh, I found CV3355. So since I've edited videos, have I?
Ow,
Can,
my foot.
can you repeat the question one more time?
Okay, so have you ever considered editing other people's videos?
Yes, I have actually. Speaking of which, I've looked up different websites to sell my
Like
editing.
Fiverr.
Yeah, I've considered Fiverr. But in terms of experience, yes, I have. It was my cousin and his friend who was also really popular at the time and needed an editor for his videos. So I was paid like $5 per video to edit for each of them. So that was pretty.
That's honestly a lot.
Yeah, that was a
for
pretty.
the revenue that your cousin gets, probably.
And that was before
Horror encounters.
before Mudriko Studios, yes.
Okay, so how did you come up with horror encounters? Like, was it inspired by your family or just by normal urban legends that you find around Singapore?
It is a mix of both that you have just said. I would say urban legends, as in ghost stories or different superstitions. That is one factor to it.
Okay.
And another factor would be that my father, where we were very young children, we would always, he would always tell us his ghost stories or his friend stories from back in the old days. So yeah, most of the inspiration came from my dad. He said, you know what, because we were watching another YouTube channel called Blocker. It's a local channel.
Okay.
It's just them talking about horror stories with celebrities. So yeah, when we saw that, my father asked me, you know what, since you're editing your videos, why not let's make a side project just for fun to tell our horror stories. And that's how Horror Encounters started.
Yeah, when you're speaking of horror stories, I keep looking at this area and I'm like, it's so empty. Reminds me of like horror stories about abandoned places.
Where are you?
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I'm in the building, by the way.
I'm also in the building.
No. Bruh. Okay, yeah, can we not knife fight? I'm shitting bricks.
Maybe you can recover your KD ratio.
Okay, so I can use gun. That's uncouth.
How is that uncool? It's a common tactic. Hi.
No. CB355.
It's all over the place.
Yeah. It's probably the sector of the map,
Okay, so since you like horror stories so much, would you ever like investigate like places like Old Changi Hospital?
Speaking of Old Changi Hospital, this I don't think this is any relevance to the question, but
Yeah.
first I'm gonna just answer the question with yes, we have thought of it. We have thought of live streaming our explorations to like different places that have so-called urban legends of hauntings in those areas. So
Okay.
yep. And then for experience that I wanted to share, my uncle, who is my father's youngest sibling,
Yeah.
when he was, I think, like 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, him and his friends with his uncles, they were biker boys. They still are. They're a biker gang. So
So they ride around Singapore with guns.
no, just bikes. So they were,
Where
they
are you?
they like to explore. Until now, so they still like to explore these ghost places or these haunted places. So one time when they went to Changi Hospital, so
Then.
this one time they went to Changi Hospital, and once they went in, right, it was completely abandoned. It was like, I think after 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
So it was
where-
dark.
yeah, it was really dark. So they had like flashlights and everything. When they wanted to actually go to the second floor, they went up,
Yeah.
and then they decided to. This is like one spot inside the building that is very, you can't miss it,
Oh no, I just gave away my
according to
location.
my uncle. So they decided to split
There's
up
this one
to
spot
explore the
where-
place and
Hello?
just meet there. Also, I disconnected from
I can't hear you. I'm not sure whether it's from my side or
hello.
anything.
okay, so so once they went up another floor, my uncle was stuck on the same floor. Like every time he went up, he would still be at level 2.
Oh.
And that was one of the like creepiest parts of it, because he was walking up the stairs and he was repeating over and over for almost an hour. He couldn't get up until
okay.
until his uncles found him. Then they managed to get out of Changi Hospital. So that's a cool something I like to share.
Okay, so apart from that,
Oh, there's a giant
They-
ship out here in the map.
apart from that, did they see anything else?
Okay, so they heard like women crying and laughter from small places. Like
they heard laughter from small places and
and some creepy objects moving lah. So that was
don't jump scare me like that next time.
yep, and that sums up the
That's
question.
all. Okay. So
yeah.
what's the channel name after you what is the channel name after you if it's mainly your father talking and you editing?
Okay, so the real backstory behind it was, first off, it was named after me because we couldn't find another name that wasn't already taken.
So not even Mudrik Studios?
Well, I just Mudriko Studios was because
So was Mudrik Studios taken?
we
That's
wanted
why
to
she-
keep my identity. No, we wanted to, because there's many people in the world with the name Mudrik who are in India,
Okay.
and they're women, and I'm not a woman, so and You know, Mudriko used to be what my parents called me last time. Mudriko Iglesias. You don't question it. So that was one of the factors. Two, we were thinking like for the future, since we're doing horror encounters, right? One day
Yeah.
we're gonna run out of stories.
And then
So
you have to branch out.
branch out in different, same niche horror, but add like more factors to it, like explorations
Horror games.
or gaming, yeah, or reactions also, which we currently do also. And we now we have guests as well to increase the different stories we can get, you know.
Okay.
Uh,
So
and yeah, and a third factor is, like you said, my father is the one in front of the camera. However, I am the, not to flex, but I'm the production manager, the cameraman, the editor, and the channel manager.
it sounds like you're doing the brunt of the work.
I'm doing everything at the back, like music, right? Like songs.
Okay.
We only see the singers, but the producers and the songwriters, that's like me. I know.
You are the producer and the songwriter.
Yeah, I'm at the back, but I enjoy what I do. So yeah, so that's why it's named Mudriko Studios. Good.
Okay. Speaking of branching out, do you have like any plans? Like, can you tell me like what kind of games? Like, I know horror games, but
Probably
what genre of horror games?
what genre? I'd say mystery is up there.
Okay. So you're gonna be playing Among Us.
Among Us in real life, sus.
Sus. Gracious.
Yeah, so like mysteries, or maybe even like psychological games, makes you think twice about everything,
What about games like Slenderman? Or like even urban legends like Sonic.exe?
Okay, maybe not Sonic.exe, but I'd say Urban Legends, that would be like a good series, exploring urban legends, and then we'll just play all the games that have the different creepypastas, or urban legends from different countries, if they had games.
Yeah, because a lot of children grew up with creepypastas.
Yeah,
myself included.
and urban legends as well, myself included. I used to listen to podcasts about urban legends, so
Yeah, my mother also does that.
it's interesting how people think of this stuff, or
Yeah.
like where they find the information from. So that's one of the factors.
Oh no!
I'd say. Come here, boy. No fear. It's about drive. It's about power. You're gonna get
Okay,
copyrighted for that.
Don't worry, yes, your voice is a cover. They can't copyright us for a cover.
Facts. Except the fact that I got copyrighted for a cover, so
Oh no.
on my channel. Yeah, and we also, instead of just horror encounters, we also have some Islamic stuff for the channel. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so like I wonder if you'll be talking about like you say you'll be talking about urban legends. So like I've been thinking about you want to investigate all aspects of horror. So like music can also be a part of that. Like there's this one song that people said caused Japanese children to commit suicide. Have
Oh,
you
yeah,
ever
yeah.
heard of it? It's like called
Is it the Lavender Town?
Town
Yeah,
syndrome.
yeah, from Pokemon, right?
Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah. I listened to that video.
Me
And
listening to Lavender Town syndrome when I'm sad, so that I will commit suicide.
yeah, one YouTuber that I really like love and am inspired by is Matthew Santoro. I grew up with that guy.
Okay.
He does like creepypastas, like top 10 creepypastas, urban legends, all those like mystery horror. So hey, what's up, kid? Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So since you like work with your family, why is your father the one that's mainly telling the stories? Since the stories are from like your family members, not just your father.
Well, I'd say the stories so far are not from my family members. They are from my father and his friends also. So yeah, that was my hands was only on the keyboard, on the mouse, by the way. So yeah, so that's a reason why is that because their stories are like pretty short to cover up, and
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
So I guess this will be it. Yeah, that's really all I have to say.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
I'll just
Do you have any more
stop
questions? Or
no. So now I'll just stop recording and then we can just play the game.
okay.